Most people who try to learn marketing make the same mistake. They try to learn all of it at once. So they jump from SEO to copywriting, then content, then ads, then branding, then AI tools, then social media growth hacks. And after months of consuming videos, they are still confused. Not because marketing is impossible, but because they learn it in a wrong order. If I were starting to learn marketing straight from zero again in 2026, I would not try to master everything at once. Rather, I would focus on only 4 things in this order. First, understanding how marketing actually works. Second, understanding how people actually discover brands now. Third, using AI systems without being completely dependent on them. And fourth, this is the personal favorite, getting real reps, because marketing only starts making sense when you actually use it. So in this video, I want to show you exactly how I would learn marketing in 2026, what I would focus on first, what I would ignore, and how I would build real skills without wasting months of time on wrong things. Beginners think marketing is hard because there's too much to learn. Because at first, there's too many things going on at the same time. It could be overwhelming. But in my opinion, I feel like marketing feels hard because people learn tactics before they understand and know what to do with those tactics. For instance, learning hooks before understanding your audience, learning SEO before understanding the intent, learning ads before understanding your actual offer. Okay, let me phrase it clearly. Marketing is not hard because there's too much to learn. It is hard because beginners learn it in a wrong order. So if I had to start over in 2026, I would learn it in 4 layers. The first thing is learning the core fundamentals. The tricky part here is that it's not a theory or textbook definition. The main job is to understand a few simple questions. Who this is for? What do they want? What are you offering? Where do they pay attention? What makes them take the action? We need to have the concept of strategy and tactics clearly written down. So strategy is deciding what game you're playing here. Tactics are the moves that you will be using in the game. There is a misconception, and it's a big one, that even I had it when I started. That is, the name of the marketing game is posting content, but it's not. I would phrase it this way. Marketing is moving the right person to the right action. Simple. In my opinion, a very brief, beginner-friendly marketing model would be audience, message, offer, channel, and conversion. Making these fundamentals feel practical is the main goal. They should not be just abstract. A very simple example. If you sell a product to students, your content, your message, your platform, and your CTA should always reflect student problems and student language. If you skip that and just copy paste random marketing advice, it's not gonna stick, it's not gonna connect. A lot of beginner marketers are learning platform tactics before they even know who they're trying to persuade. Been there, done that, still doing that? Maybe, but I'm learning with you guys. Once I understand the basics, the next thing I would learn is how people find information these days. We are all feeling it these days that search is not just Googling anymore. People search on YouTube, TikTok, Instagram, inside the marketplaces, and increasingly through AI tools and platform native discovery. So the goal here is to make yourself visible and discoverable. Because if nobody sees your work, nothing else matters. And in 2026, visibility is fragmented very much. After talking to some people, I feel like there is a confusion between search and discovery in the beginner phase as well. So a search is when people are actively looking for something specific. On the other hand, discovery is when people were not looking for you, but still found your content and had to pay attention, just like that. So your content these days needs to match the platform behavior. For instance, YouTube loves and rewards useful searchable depth. On the other hand, short-form platforms reward fast attention. AI and platform-specific searches reward structured, clear, specific content. So in my opinion, a beginner layout for learning modern discoverability would be learning how titles work, learning how hooks work, learning how packaging works, that is your title, thumbnail, description. The third thing, I would learn how to move faster without being fake productive. Two bad beginner extremes in this category would be ignoring AI completely or using AI so much that you stop thinking. And to be honest, I did both. Yikes. I would say AI tools should help you learn faster, organize ideas, analyze examples, summarize research, and in general, reduce your friction for making your content or your workflow. The main thing is it should not replace your judgment. That's crucial. So I would use AI for synthesis purposes, not for pretending things that I don't know. So the practical ways I would start using AI if I was starting again from scratch in 2026, I would use it for summarizing concept ideas by just talking to it, just brain dumping everything that you have about your next project into the chat. And from there, you just brainstorm. I would say that's the way how you could squeeze the most out of these LLMs these days. Then I would use it for comparing landing pages, ads, hooks, scripts, you name it. They do a great job in comparison. Then I would turn my notes into study guides, RAG AI tools like Notebook LM, Notion with their recent AI updates. Those are really good ones. Then I would use it for generating ideas, first draft for those ideas, how the ideas would pan out in the future, like that. But I would not trust AI blindly these days because they tend to hallucinate a lot. So keep that in mind. Verify every example, every data, every reasoning for obvious reasons, of course. And the most important thing of all, don't let it make you sound more smarter than you are. So making actual systems which would make those use cases more frictionless is the way to go. So for example, you should always pick one place where you can save all your examples, all your conversations and everything. It's quite easy these days because there's like projects in your preferred LLM that could be ChatGPT, Claude, Gemini, whatever. So you can save everything in the projects and you can access it from almost any device these days. And then you could use one place just to write and observe. So projects in any LLM or Notion or even a doc, maybe, I don't know, whatever you prefer and feels natural to you. Keep everything in one place, don't scatter, and I feel like you will be golden. And again, one AI assistant who could summarize everything for you, because context and information and memory, of course, for AI tools these days are very crucial for giving you the optimum result. So keep everything, again, at one place with one AI. Don't cheat with AI tools. They don't like it. So if you're maintaining everything at one place, then this one would be very easy for you. One weekly review for whatever you did over the week. You could just go to your AI assistant and ask, what did I learn? How much did we grow? What did I test? What failed? What blew up? Things like that. Simple. The goal here is not to build the perfect system, but the goal here is to make the process so frictionless that you can do more reps. Okay, now this is the most important part of the video and the most favorite part of mine. You don't learn marketing just by randomly consuming marketing content. Let that sink in. You learn marketing by trying to get people's attention, make people care, and move them to the right action. I learned all these the hard way and I am still learning. Not there yet, not even close. So this is how I would practice it again if I started from scratch. I would pick a niche, a topic or a project, create content around it, just like I'm doing right now. Write copies and rewrite the weak ones. Study good hooks because that matters to hook people into your content. Compare landing pages by understanding what people are actually connecting to. Test titles and headlines. Then I would analyze ads. Then I would practice analyzing ads and offers. And also documentation is very important. I would practice documenting what gets attention and what does not. Speaking from the bit of experience, one proper post can teach you more than 5 safe tutorials if you can actually review it properly. So for me, this is probably the most honest way of learning marketing, that is, build something, post something, test something, and learn what happens. It's intimidating, and that's why I believe it's fun. And again, documenting the whole process is a big part of the skill building. So what I would ignore at the start: rapid fire style. Let's go. Trying to master every platform, obsessing over ads too early, buying too many courses. Oh my God. Again, guilty. Copying big creators without understanding how their content really works. Overusing AI to sound polished. And last but not the least, confusing content consumption with skill building. So the actual roadmap that I would follow on a weekly basis: week 1, the fundamentals, audience, your message, offer, channel, conversion. Simple. Week 2, how discovery works in 2026. Search, discovery, platform, packaging. Week 3, build a basic AI learning workflow. Week 4 onward, my favorite, practical reps every week. Even I need work on this one. I am not consistent enough. Again, this is not about mastering each week. This is about getting your order right. Now let's round it up. If I were learning marketing from scratch in 2026, I would not try to learn everything. I would focus on understanding people, understanding attention, using tools wisely, and getting real reps. I feel like that is a much better way to build skill than chasing random tactics every week. If you're trying to learn marketing right now, comment with the one area that confuses you the most. And if you want more videos like this where I break down marketing in simple, practical way while I'm learning it as well with you, do subscribe. This is it for today, and I will catch you guys on the next one. Peace.